Hello friends, welcome to Affairs Cloud. My name is Vikas. How are you all today? In this video, we'll be looking at the top 100 important questions of the month of March. These questions are very important and they are the compiled versions of all the whole month. So this video will be very helpful to you. You will be getting a tremendous information from it. So do watch this video till the end. Hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. But before that, we have something interesting to tell you about. We have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to the this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be move to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years, so choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from app, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book. PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here the we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state wise current affairs are provided to you. All you have to do is go and purchase the course. If you are a new aspirant, you can take course for 2 years, and if you are a previous aspirant and you have continued your preparation, then you can choose the course as per your wish. Another additional information you should know while buying the course, if you use the code Vikas10, and we have bought this code just for you, use the code Vikas10 and my friends, you will be getting straight 10% discount on the purchase you made. So you can save a lot of money by using our code Vikas10. Let's move to our video now. Let's start with the first question. The first question is, name the 2021 United Nations World Water Development Report that reported on the decreasing per capita water capacity in the world reservoirs. According to this report, the name of the report is being asked here, and the name of the report is Valuing Water. First, go to the report. Valuing Water. According to this report, the world population by 240 is expected to reach by 9 billion, and the projected reservoir volume of water will be around 7000 billion cubic meter. All right, then this report is given by whom? Who released this report? It is released by UNESCO, and UNESCO stands for United National Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization. All right, then moving on to next. Next question is, in March 2021, SEBI amended the valuation rule of perpetual bonds, starting from dash, the deemed residual maturity of Basel III AT1 bonds will be of 100 years. So according to this, SEBI amended a valuation rule of perpetual bonds, and here in the question the date is being asked that from which date the deemed residual maturity of Basel III bonds will be of 100 years. So what is the date? The date is 1st of April 2023. Alright, then if we talk about SEBI, SEBI stands for Security Exchange Board of India, and it was started in 1992. And if we talk about the chairman of SEBI, the chairman is Ajay Tyagi. Chairman is Ajay Tyagi. Alright, let's move to the next question. So let's start with the next question. The next question is, which movie received the Best Film Award in the 67th National Film Awards in March 2021? In 67th National Award, the Best Feature Film Award was given to Marakar. It was given to Marakar. It is a Malayalam film. Alright, it is a Malayalam movie. Apart from this, remember that this is given not in the best film. It was given in the best feature film. Best feature film. Alright, then remember it is the 67th edition of these awards, and these award is given in to honor the films and artists of 2019. Alright, it is given in 2021, but is to honor the films and the artist of 2019. Alright, next is, which organization recorded India's first successful demonstration of the free space quantum communication over a distance of 300 meter? Important thing, quantum communication. Alright, quantum communication, first successful demonstration of the free space quantum communication and over a distance of 300 meter. Who do you think will be taking such kind of experiments in India? It will be none other than ISRO. ISRO, that is your Indian Space Research Organization, took this experiment or the first successful demonstration of free space quantum communication over a distance of 300 meter. Then remember, you should know that this is a major milestone. Major milestone. Apart from this, do remember why this quantum communication was demonstrated or why it was successfully tested? Because for secured satellite data transmission. For secured data transmission. For secured satellite data transmission. Alright, for the secured satellite data transmission, this quantum communication was tested over a distance of 300 meter. Then apart from this, at what place it was tested? It was tested at Space App Center. At Space App Center, that is SAC. Where is this? This is in Ahmedabad. It is in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Alright, then once revise it again. First successful demonstration of free space quantum communication over a distance of 300 meter, and it was tested by ISRO. Alright, moving on to the next. Next is our fifth question. When is the World Tuberculosis Day celebrated annually, observed by the World Health Organization? When is the World Tuberculosis Day observed? It is observed on 24th of March. Alright, it is observed by whom? It is observed by WHO. When was WHO built? It was built or started in 1948. Where is the headquarter of WHO? It is in Geneva, and Geneva is in Switzerland. Alright. And if we talk about the theme of 2021 World Tuberculosis Day, the theme is the clock is ticking. The theme is the clock is ticking. Alright, then if I talk to you about TB is very important this time because World TB Day is celebrated and the questions can be related to it. So let's look at some of the important facts or the questions that can be asked. First thing, what is the cause of TB? Cause of TB, is it a bacteria, is a virus, is it a protozoa or an influenza? What it is? The cause of TB is your bacteria. And particularly if we look at the name, it is Mycobacterium. Alright, the question can be asked and it has been asked earlier in exams. Then it attacks which part of the body? It attacks lungs. Alright, then if we look at it, is there a vaccine for it? Yes, there is a vaccine for it, and the name of the vaccine is BCG. BCG stands for Bacillus calmette-guerin. Alright, the name of the vaccine is BCG, that is Bacillus calmette-guerin, and BCG can also be used to help in leprosy. Alright, this BCG vaccine helps in leprosy also. So, alright, important question, mark it, very important. Alright, moving on to next. Next question is, in March 2021, Union Cabinet approved the signing of a memorandum of cooperation between India and Dash for improving water security and water resource development. So to improve water security and water resource development, India has signed an MOC, that is the memorandum of cooperation between with which country? India has signed it with which country? India has signed it with Japan. All right. India has signed with Japan an MOC, that is Memorandum of Cooperation in the field of water security and water resource development. All right. Then if we talk about a former PM of Japan, Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe was awarded recently Padma Vibhushan. Alright, and he was awarded Padma Vibhushan in the field of public affairs. Then, apart from this, remember India and Japan together holds military exercise by the name Dharma Guardian. And the current PM of Japan is Yoshide Suga. Alright. Next question. Which country's space agency collaborated with ISRO for developing the Earth observation satellite by the name Trishna? This is very important. Mark it, most important. Alright. Why? First of all, you should know what is Trishna. The full form is Thermal Infrared Imaging Satellite for High Resolution Natural Resource Assessment. Trishna. What is Trishna? Trishna is your Earth observation satellite. Alright. This has been a joint venture of ISRO and CNES. What is CNES? CNES is the space agency of France. Alright, it is a space agency of France. So Trishna is a Earth observation satellite which is being collaborated with ISRO and France. And the space agency of France is CNES. India's space agency is ISRO. Alright, then you should also know that ISRO and CNS are also working on 3 separate satellites. If we look at about the USA, the space agency of USA is NASA. Headquarters is in Washington DC. Space agency of Japan is JAXA. Headquarters is in Tokyo. If we talk about Russia, space agency is Roscosmos. Headquarters is in Moscow. And if we talk about China, the space agency is CNSA and the headquarters is in Beijing. Alright, so this was your question about Trishna. Important, you should know very much because this can be asked in questions. Okay, because it is an Earth observation satellite and it is a joint venture of ISRO and France. Then moving on to next. So next question is, what is the India's rank in 2021's International Intellectual Property Index released by the US Chamber of Commerce? India's rank in International Intellectual Property Index released by US Chamber of Commerce is 40. The rank of India is 40. Okay, then in this there was a total of 53 countries. The score of India was 38.40. This index was the 9th edition. And if we talk about the theme was Recovery Through Ingenuity 2021. Recovery Through Ingenuity 2021. Alright, moving on to next. Ninth question is, what is the first bank in India to launch instant EMI facility, EMI at the rate of internet banking? This question is saying that which was the first bank that launched instant EMI facility during internet banking. Okay, while using internet banking, instant EMI facility was launched by which bank? The name of the bank is ICICI Bank. Alright, then remember ICICI Bank partnered in this with BillDesk and Razorpay. BillDesk and Razorpay, they both are your payment gateways. What are your payment gateways? When you are applying for any government job, then you want to pay your fees online. Then you click on any pay online and you are directed to a different page. Sometimes it is BillDesk, Razorpay, SBI Pay or any other payment gateways. These are the secured payment gateways through which, or the secured pages through which you can send the money to a particular authority. Alright, moving on to next. Just remember ICICI Bank was the first bank to launch instant EMI facility and they have partnered it with BillDesk and Razorpay. They both are payment gateways. Next question. The 10th question is, in March 2021, India and Pakistan held the 116th joint meeting under the Indus Water Treaty in New Delhi, where Pakistan raised objections on the 1000 megawatt Pakul Dul hydroelectric project that is being built over which river? Two most important informations are given in this question. First of all, Indus Water Treaty. This is between which two countries? It is between India and Pakistan. When did this treaty took place? It took place in when? The date can also be asked in the question. They're like, on this day Indus Water Treaty took place. This took place on 19 September 1960. This is important, 1960. Then if we talk about, was there any mediator? Was there any mediator? Mediator is your bicholia. So was there any mediator? Mediator, yes. World Bank. World Bank was the mediator between India and Pakistan for the Indus Water Treaty. So getting back to the question, this was all about Indus Water Treaty. The question is saying there was a 116th meeting during this. This was your 116th meeting where this meeting took place. This took place in New Delhi, where Pakistan raised objection on the 1000 megawatt Pakul Dul hydroelectric project. This Pakul Dul hydroelectric project is being built on which river? It is Marsur Dar River. Okay, Marsur Dar River. Next question. Next question is, which bank was awarded with the India's Best Bank for Small and Medium Enterprises at the Asia Money Best Bank Award? What is the award? First of all, award's name is India's Best Bank for SMEs, Small Bank Enterprises, Small and Medium Enterprises. And this award was given where? At Asia Money Best Bank Awards 2021. And during this award, that is the India's best bank, was awarded, and it was given to which bank? It was given to HDFC Bank. It was given to HDFC Bank. Then apart from this, do remember some of the important banks that got some awards were for the best domestic bank, and your best corporate and investment bank, best corporate and investment bank. These both award were given to Kotak Mahindra Bank. Kotak Mahindra Bank. Then if we talk about the best international bank, best international bank, this award was given to DBS Bank. Then if I talk to you about best digital bank, this is important. Of best digital bank, it was given to Axis Bank. All right, best digital bank, do remember this one, this is important one. All right, and your Axis Bank is the third largest bank of India. All right, so this was your question, important. Moving on to the next. Next is, in March 2021, Mohammad Ahmad, the former PM of Dash country, passed away. Mohammad Ahmad was the former PM of Bangladesh. He was of around 80 years old and he passed away in Singapore. In Singapore. All right, then next. 13th question is, which organization partnered with ISRO to undertake a joint research activities under ISRO's new Advanced Futuristic Projects Initiative? Under ISRO's new Advanced Futuristic Project Initiative, ISRO has partnered with whom? ISRO has partnered with Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, also IISST. Important thing to remember about IISST is that it is the Asia's first university that is been dedicated or fully dedicated to study and research on outer space. Asia's first university fully dedicated for research in outer space, for research on outer space. All right, important thing, Asia's first university fully dedicated for research on outer space. Where is this university? It is in Kerala. It is being built in Kerala. IISST, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, and it has partnered with ISRO's to undertake research activities for ISRO's new Advanced Futuristic Projects Initiative. Moving on to next. 14th question is, which country is planning to construct the world's first ship tunnel that runs underneath a mountain? Country that is planning to construct the world's first ship tunnel that runs underneath a mountain, and the country is Norway. All right, this will help the people or the ships to cross Starthet Sea. All right, so this is the mountain and this is the river, so a hole or a tunnel will be dug here so that the ships can enter and move out of the other part of the mountain. So this is a first of its kind, world's first ship tunnel that will run underneath a mountain, and it is being built by Norway. Next question is, which country recently provided 8,000 crore financial assistance for the phase 4 of Delhi Metro project? For the fourth phase of Delhi Metro project, which country provided 8,000 crore financial assistance? It was provided by Japan. All right, next question. Next question is, who was appointed as the CEO of UIDAI in March 2021? Who was appointed as the CEO of UIDAI? UIDAI stands for Unique Identification Authority of India, and the CEO was Saurabh Garg. All right, Saurabh Garg was the CEO of UIDAI. Next, where was the world's first mobile water generator launched by Indian startup Meghdut Solution, which is capable of generating water from air? I repeat, world's first mobile water generator launched by Meghdut Solution that was capable of generating water from air. Important market, most important. Why? First look at Meghdut Solution. What did they build? They built a mobile water generator. Mobile water generator. This will be doing what? Generating water from air. And where is this being commissioned, or where this has been launched? This has been launched in Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. All right, Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Do remember this. Meghdut Solution can be asked in your question. Next, what is the total capital allocated for setting up the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development, an institution that provides long-term loans for infrastructure development projects? So what is the total capital allocated for NBFID? That is an institution that provides long-term loans for infrastructure development project. What is the total capital allocated? It is 1 lakh crore. All right. Next, which type of banking institutions were covered under the RBI's recent guidelines for mergers amalgamation to evolve as a strong group of financial providers? Which type of banking institutions covered under the RBI's recent guidelines for mergers and amalgamations to evolve as a group of financial providers? So which type? It was your cooperative banks. It was your cooperative banks. Next, which organization co-branded the contactless credit card Unicarbon card launched by Union Bank of India? Unicarbon card launched by whom? Union Bank of India, and along with whom they started the or co-branded the contactless credit card? It was your Hindustan Petroleum. It was your Hindustan Petroleum. All right, Hindustan Petroleum and Union Bank of India started a contactless credit card by the name Unicarbon card. Next, which state is set to become the first state to have two energy green efficient towns which will supply solar energy to cater the needs of town by 2023? Which are the two towns and in which state they are? They are in Bihar state, and the two towns are, first is Rajgir and second is your Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya, you should know that it is an important GS question also, that it is the place where Buddha attains enlightenment. It is the place where Buddha attains enlightenment. All right, then moving on to next. Next is, which company made India's first oil imports from Guyana? Company made India's first oil imports from Guyana is HPCL Mittal Energy Limited. And then remember that India is the third largest importer of oil in the world. All right, third largest, remember this. Next is, in March 2021, Union Minister Harsh Vardhan launched Tribal TB initiative to achieve TB free by 2025, where he also announced the merging of dash portals. Important question, that Harsh Vardhan has announced what? A tribal TB initiative. Tribal TB initiative that will achieve TB free India by 2025. TB free India by 2025. All right, remember this. So he also announced the merging of two portals. The name of those portals are being asked here. It is Swasthya and Nikshay. Swasthya and Nikshay were also announced. Harshvardhan announced their merging. Next, As per the Global Wind Report 2021, India may miss its renewable energy capacity targets. Where what were the targets set up by the Indian renewable energy generation? The question is asked like, according to this report, the Global Wind Report 2021, the targets that were set by the India in its renewable energy sector was 175 gigawatts by 2022, and this target will not be achieved by the Indians as per the Global Wind Report 2021. If we look at it, in this 175 gigawatt, 100 gigawatt was for solar, 60 gigawatt was for wind, 10 gigawatt was for bioenergy, and 5 gigawatt was for hydro energy. Alright, moving on to next. Which country collaborated with India to establish Rupur nuclear power plant, the first nuclear power plant of Bangladesh? This question is also market most important. Alright, Rupur nuclear power plant. Where this is the first nuclear power plant of Bangladesh, important, and this is in collaboration with India and Russia. Also remember, India and Russia's, this is the first initiative of India and Russia to help the third world countries in the term of their energy needs. Third world countries in energy needs. Alright, so this is their first initiative, and the first initiative is Rupur nuclear power plant. It will be built in Bangladesh, and it will be the first nuclear power plant of Bangladesh. Next, 30 researchers from CSIR NIO are on a 90 days mission in Indian Ocean to study the internal working of unicellular organisms. Which research vessel will be used by them? So much information from this. 30 researchers, CSIR NIO. What does this stands for? Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and NIO stands for your National Institute of Oceanography. Alright, then you should remember that 30 researchers from NSIO on a 90 days mission to Indian Ocean. Why? To study the working or the internal working of unicellular organisms. Alright, and the vessel that will be used by them will be Sindhu Sadhana. Sindhu Sadhana will be the vessel used by these researchers. Next, India's arm imports has decreased by 33% between 2011 between 2011 and 2015 to 2016 to 2020 due to Make in India initiative. Currently, India is targeting rupees 1.7 lakh crore turnover in the defense manufacturing by, as we know, Make in India initiative, that we will be making all our products in India only. According to this initiative, so the imports of a particular product will be declining as we are making arms in our own country, so we won't be needing to import it from other country. So the India's arm import will be has decreased by 33%. So it is asking that India is currently targeting 1.7 lakh crore turnover in the defense sector or in the defense manufacturing by what year? India is targeting by 2025 1.75 lakh turnover. Then who released this report? This report was released by SIPRI. SIPRI is your Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. All right. Then remember that the report or the import was decreased by 33%. If we talk about the countries India imports, that means they import arms from these countries. They are Russia, France, Israel. And if we look at the countries to which India export their arms is Myanmar, Sri Lanka, and Mauritius. All right, these are the countries to which India export their arms, and from these countries India import the arms. Next, what was the deadline by RBI for all banks in India for implementing image based check truncation system? Image based CTS, image based check truncation system is your online image based check clearing system. This is your online image based check clearing system. All right, and what is the deadline for it? It is 30 September 2021. Next question is, which UPI handle got approval from SEBI to provide initial public offerings application enabling users to invest in the capital market? UPI handle that got approved by SEBI to provide IPO to enable users to invest in capital market. So the answer for this question is Paytm. Paytm UPI handle got approved by SEBI, all right, to provide IPOs, that is your initial public offering, enabling users to invest in capital market. Then who approved this? It was approved by SEBI. If we talk about UPI, it is a real time payment system. It is your real time payment system. Okay, who develops UPI? Or the UPI was developed by NPCI, that is your National Payment Corporation of India. Then remember one thing about PhonePe, that PhonePe recently partnered with Axis Bank. PhonePe partnered with Axis Bank recently, and it is your third largest bank, you should know. PhonePe partnered with Axis Bank to enable users to use multiple UPI IDs. Use multiple UPI IDs with Axis handle at the rate of AXL. Alright, to use the Axis handle, that is A at the rate AXL, and make multiple IDs with it. So during this process, to enable the users to use multiple IDs, PhonePe has partnered with Asia Bank. Alright, moving to next. 30th question is, India recently commissioned an ocean surveillance and nuclear missile tracking vessel Dash to become the 5th country in the world to have such a tracking vessel. I repeat, India's INS Dhruv. I repeat, India's INS Dhruv has been commissioned with an ocean surveillance and nuclear missile tracking vessel. This is important. Nuclear missile tracking vessel that will make India the 5th country in the world to have such a tracking vessel. Important question. And this nuclear missile tracking vessel will be installed in INS Dhruv. Moving on to the next question. Next question is, the Union Cabinet gave approval for the creation of the Development Finance Institution DFI. That what was the total amount allocated in the Union Budget 2021 for creating DFI? In this question, the total amount is being asked, that what was the total amount allocated for creating DFI in the Union Budget of 2021. The total amount that was allocated was 20,000 crore rupees. Alright, next question. Which bank signed India's first SOFR linked external commercial borrowing deal with the Indian Oil Corporation Limited, replacing World Bank's LIBOR? So it is saying that which bank signed India's first SOFR linked external commercial borrowing deal with IOCL, replacing World Bank LIBOR? It was SBI Bank, that is your State Bank of India. Next, Italy recently joined at the ISA, that is your International Solar Alliance, also known as International Agency for Solar Policy and Applications. After signing the amended ISA framework agreement, you should know, the question here is asking how many countries have signed and ratified the ISA framework as of March 19, 2021. As of March 2021, how many countries have signed and ratified the ISA, that is your International Solar Alliance framework? As of March, there were 73 countries that have signed it. Next, Asian Development Bank has raised over 307 billion US dollar or about 2232 crore rupees from the first panda bond issued in more than a decade. Which country's currency will be used in panda bond? Here, the ADB, that is your Asian Development Bank, has raised over 2232 crore rupees from the first panda bond issued in more than a decade. Here it is asking that what is the currency that will be used in panda bond. The currency will be used Chinese currency. All right, next 35th 35th question is, Dr. Harshvardhan, Union Minister of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, was appointed as the chairman of Stop TB Partnership Board for a term of 3 years from July 2021. Who is the current chairman of Stop TB Partnership Board? It is saying, the question is saying that Harshvardhan has been appointed. Okay, he will be the new chairman of Stop TB Partnership Board for a term of 3 years. Harshvardhan will be the new chairman of Stop TB Partnership. The question is saying, and he will be of 3 years. The question is saying, who is the current chairman? The current chairman is Dr. Luis Henrique Mandate, and he is from Brazil, and he is the Minister of Health of Brazil. So Dr. Luis Henrique Mandetta is the current chairman of Stop TB Partnership Board. Moving on to the next. One more thing remember here is, if we are talking about appointment, then Preeti Sinha, she is the new executive secretary of UNCDF, United Nations Capital Development Fund. All right, then first women to lead WTO. First women to lead WTO, that is your World Trade Organization, is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. All right, then moving on to next. As per the study conducted by Zutobi, India was ranked dash the most dangerous road in the world, while dash was ranked as the world's safest road. In the terms of the most dangerous road, India was ranked 4th. Alright, India was ranked 4th. And this report was conducted by Zutobi, and it said the world's safest road is of which country? It is of Norway. Safest road is of Norway, and India ranked in the terms of 4th for the most dangerous road in the world. Then if we talk about India's rank in democracy index, the rank of India was 53. And in COVID performance index, the India's rank was 86. All right, next. Which country is building the world's largest floating solar farm? World's largest solar floating farm is being built in Singapore. And remember, Singapore is the Asia's largest CO2 emitter. Asia's largest CO2, that is your carbon dioxide emitter. Alright, next. 38th. What was the India's position among top 10 nations in the market capitalization as per Bloomberg's report released in March 2021? As per the Bloomberg's report, India's position among top 10 nations in market capitalization is 8th. Alright, then remember Sensex Sensex increased by 78% this fiscal year. If we talk about the top performers in the capital market capitalization, is on top it is your USA, second is your China, and third is your Canada, and India stands at 8th rank. Alright, next. With which organization ISRO recently signed an MOU to set up Space Technology Incubation Center STIC, enabling students to build application products for space application? What is your STIC? STIC is your Space Technology Incubation Center. Incubation Center is a place where the startups can grow, or a place is provided to the startup so that they can build their connection and grow in a particular area. So this STIC is for space technology, and here ISRO has recently partnered with which of the NITs, or which SIT has been built recently. So the new NIT that is being built is NIT Rourkela. Apart from this, remember earlier there were four STICs. All of them were in NIT, and first was Agartala, second was your NIT Jalandhar, third was your NIT Trichy, and fourth is your NIT Rourkela. Alright, these four SITs has been built by ISRO for their space technology, so that startups can work and build applications and products related to space or the space applications. Alright, moving to the next. Where was the India Camp 2021, a bilateral international exhibition and conference held? India Camp 2020, where was it held? India Camp 2020, it was held in New Delhi. This was your 11th edition of this India Camp, and the theme was India Global Manufacturing Hub for Chemical and Petrochemical. Global Manufacturing Hub for Chemical and Petrochemical. This was your theme for the India Camp 2021, and this was your 11th edition that held in New Delhi. Next is, what is the India's rank in the World Happiness Report 2021 released by United Nations Sustainable Development Network? As per the World Happiness Report 2021 released by the United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network, the rank of India was 139, and there was a total of 149 countries only, and the last rank was given to whom? There was a total of 149 countries, and the last rank was of Afghanistan. All right, then you should remember that in 2021 the rank is 139, in 2020 the rank was 140. That means India has comparatively become happier as compared to 2020, and the rank 1, or the most happiest city in the world is Finland. And Finland has been awarded fourth time the world's most happiest city or most happiest country. Next, 42 question is, who is the first Indian to receive the International Federation of Film Archives Award, FIAF award? First Indian to receive FIAF award is Amitabh Bachchan ji. Alright, FIAF, that is your International Federation of Film Archives Award, has been received for the first time by Amitabh Bachchan ji. Amitabh Bachchan ji also received in 2015 Padma Vibhushan, or he has been honored with Padma Vibhushan, and in 2019 he was honored with Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Dada Saheb Phalke Award. This award is given is the highest honor award in the film industry. All right. Next is your name the India's first indigenously mobile app store that recently launched by the Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. Ravi Shankar Prasad recently launched the India's first mobile store app by the name Mobile Seva App Store. Mobile Seva App Store, released by Ravi Shankar Prasad. Next is your, which state government became the first in India to launch a web portal, Shakti Portal, specifically for farmer producer organizations? Shakti Portal. This is the first in India, or the first state in India to launch a web portal, and it is a web portal for farmers or farmer producing organization. Which state was it? It is your UP. All right, UP launched the Shakti portal. Next, India was ranked as the dash strongest military force in the world in the Ultimate Military Strength Index released in March 2021, where dash ranked the topping. India's rank in the Ultimate Military Index Strength Index is fourth. All right, the rank of India is fourth, and this index or the Ultimate Military Strength Index was topped by China. India's rank is fourth, and China topped it. All right, moving on to next. What next question is, what is the revised maximum limit for the health insurance cover under Arogya Sanjeevani policy as per the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India? So the revised maximum limit for health insurance covered under Arogya Sanjeevani policy is 10 lakh rupees. All right, the maximum limit for health insurance cover under Arogya Sanjeevani policy is 10 lakh rupees. Next, what is the theme of 2021's International Day for Elimination of Racial Discrimination that is annually observed by the UN on 21st of March? So, what is the theme? The theme is being asked here for International Day for Elimination of Racial Discrimination. So, the theme was youth standing up against racism. Youth standing up against racism. This day was observed on 21st of March, observed as International Day for Elimination of Racial Discrimination. All right, and the theme was youth standing up against racism. Next, Madhya Pradesh. Recently, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh state government has signed an agreement for the river water sharing between dash both the rivers, registering India's first water sharing agreement. The India's first water sharing agreement between Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh was between the two rivers, that is Ken and Betwa. Ken and Betwa. Excess water of Ken will be shifted to Betwa. All right. Then remember, this is the first project under National Perspective Plans for interlinking rivers. I repeat, this is the first project under National Perspective Plan for interlinking rivers. Next question is, which state government became the first in India to have its own ethanol policy, ethanol production promotion policy of 2021? This policy was of which state that is also became the first in India have to a ethanol policy? The state was Bihar. Next, which national disaster will be covered under the world's first catastrophe bond that was recently launched by the Danish Red Cross? The natural disaster that will be covered under the world's first catastrophic bond was or will be volcanic eruption. All right. Also remember, in 2017 a pandemic bond was also issued. Pandemic bonds were also issued, and they were launched by whom? World Bank. All right. Next, who heads the 5-member standing external advisory committee of the RBI that evaluates application for universal banks, small finance banks? I repeat, who is the chairman or the head of the 5-member standing committee of RBI that evaluates application for universal and small finance bank? Who is the head? The head is Shyamala Gopinath. Shyamala Gopinath. All right. Then if we talk about SEAC, SEAC is your standing external advisory committee, and the tenure here is of 3 years. So Shyamala Gopinath will be here for 3 years. All right. Next, India topped in Technology and Innovation Report 2021 as the biggest overperformer in the frontier technologies among the countries with similar per capita GDP. All right, which organization released this report? Let's revise the question. India topped in Technology and Innovation Report 2021 as the biggest overperformer in the frontier technologies among the countries with similar per capita GDP. And here it is asked the organization that released the report. The organization that released the report was UNCTAD, that is your United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Next, what is India's rank in UNCTAD B2C e-commerce index 2020 that measures economic preparedness for the countries to support online shopping? All right. So what is the rank in UNCTAD B2C e-commerce index 2020? The India's rank is 71st. All right. Next. Which bank launched the Startup Unity, a mentoring program by women for women entrepreneurs? Remember, this Startup Unity was launched by HDFC Bank, and the senior officers of the HDFC Bank, the senior women officers of the HDFC Bank will be training or mentoring the women entrepreneurs under this Startup Unity. All right, next. Which country won the Test tournament Anthony de Mello Trophy in March 2021? Anthony de Mello Trophy is related to cricket, and the country that won it was India. Next. Next question is, what is the theme of 2021 International Women's Day that is annually celebrated by the United Nations on 8th of March? Remember, on 8th of March, International Women's Day is celebrated, and the theme of this 2021's International Women's Day was, what was the theme? Women in leadership achieving an equal future in COVID-19 world. This was your theme for the International Women's Day that was celebrated on 8th of March. Next, where is India's first World Skills Center and Advanced Skill Training Institute that was developed under the assistance of the Asian Development Bank? Where is the India's first World Skills Center being developed? It is being developed in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. All right, next. Next question is, which country leased 4 Heron TP unmanned air vehicles to Indian Army for 3 years? Which country leased 4 Heron TP unmanned air vehicles to Indian Army for 3 years? They were leased to India by Israel. All right, next. Next question is, what is India's rank in the 2021 Economic Freedom Index released by the Heritage Foundation? As per the report of 2021 Economic Freedom Index released by the Heritage Foundation, the rank of India was 121 in 2021 Economic Freedom Index. All right, and this was released by the Heritage Foundation. Next. Next question is, no, apart from this, do remember some other indexes if we talk about. Remember that under this, that is Economic Freedom Index category, the rank of India was 121, and India was ranked mostly free. All right, this was your 27th annual edition. Then this was topped by Singapore. All right, and Singapore topped it for the second time. All right, what? Economic Freedom Index. All right, then remember this edition has been 27th edition, and out of 27, 25 times Hong Kong was topping this list or was on the top for 25 times out of 27. From the last 2 times, Hong Kong was removed. All right, and then both the time it was topped by Singapore in 2021 Economic Freedom Index. All right, next question is, which small finance bank launched Garima Saving Accounts, a special saving accounts for women that provides a maximum interest rate of 7%? Garima Saving Accounts is a special saving account for women that provides a maximum interest rate of 7%. And which small finance bank launched it? It was launched by Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. If we talk about MD and CEO of Ujjivan Small Bank is Nitin Chugh. Tagline for this Ujjivan Bank is Build a Better Life. Build a Better Life, and the headquarter is in Bangalore. Headquarter is in Bangalore. Next, NISAR. NISAR is your a synthetic aperture radar that is a joint Earth observation satellite mission of ISRO and DASH. Come back to NISAR. NISAR. N is for NASA, I is for ISRO, and SAR is your synthetic aperture radar. It is a joint Earth observation satellite of ISRO and NASA. Alright. Then next question is, which state union territory became the first in India to incorporate gender budget in its annual budget aimed at providing better service to women? To providing better service to women, a gender budget was included in the annual budget of a state, and which was this became the first state in India to do so. This was Andhra Pradesh, and the CM of Andhra Pradesh is YS Jagan Mohan Reddy ji. Alright, he also started Swechha program. What is Swechha? It is to create awareness about menstrual hygiene. Awareness about menstrual hygiene. Alright, next. Which country recently became the first in Europe to conduct a military exercise in the space named Asterix? The first European country to organize a military exercise in space was by the name Asterix was France, and this name Asterix was given to this military exercise because the first satellite launched by France was named Asterix. Alright, was named Asterix, and it was launched in 1965. So to honor it, Asterix was the name of this exercise, military exercise that held in space, and the France became the first European nation to do so. Next question is, who recently became the 9th CM of Uttarakhand? The 9th CM of Uttarakhand was or has become Tirath Singh Rawat has become the 9th CM of Uttarakhand. Next, which country participated with India in the second edition of the Dustlik 2, a joint military exercise that was held in March 2021 at Uttarakhand? Which country took part in it? Uzbekistan and India held this second edition of Dustlik that took part in Uttarakhand. Alright. Dustlik second edition between India and Uzbekistan, and this held in Uttarakhand. Alright, next. Which bank launched India's first wearable payment device, Wear and Pay, that enables customers with contactless payment facility? For contactless payment facility, which bank has launched the first wearable device, that is Wear and Pay? It was started by Axis Bank. Alright, it is started by Axis Bank. Next. Which bank topped in the digital payment scorecard released by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for 3 consecutive months? The bank that topped the digital payment scorecard released by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for 3 consecutive months is SBI, that is State Bank of India. If we talk about the chairman of SBI, he is Dinesh Kumar Khara. Dinesh Kumar Khara. Headquarter of SBI is in Mumbai, and the tagline for this bank is the banker to every Indian. The banker to every Indian. Alright, next. Next is who was awarded with the BBC Indian Sports Women of the Year 2020. BBC Sports Women of Indian Sports Women of the Year 2020 was awarded to Koneru Hampi. All right, next. In which country the first of its kind energy office was inaugurated that aims at expanding bilateral investment in the energy sector? So, at which country the first of its kind energy office was built? It is being built in Russia. All right, next. Next question is asking that which country partnered with Australia in conducting the world's first trial on producing hydrogen from brown coal? Remember, brown coal is your lowest rank of coal or the lowest quality of coal. Alright, that means that when it is burned, it has low energy content. It has low energy content. Brown coal. So, Australia partnered with which country in producing the hydrogen from brown coal? So, Australia partnered with Japan. Alright, next. Next question is SEBI formed a group of experts under its primary market advisory committee to check the feasibility to implement SPACs. What does SPAC stands for? This question we have done ample number of times. What does SPAC stands for? SPAC stands for Special Purpose Acquisition Companies. Special Purpose Acquisition Companies. Next. Which organization received the King Bhumibol World Soil Day 2020 award for its contribution in creating awareness on the importance of healthy soils? I repeat, which organization received the King Bhumibol World Soil Day award for creating awareness in the importance of healthy soils? And it was received by whom? Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Next question is PM Modi participated in the first ever leaders summit of Quad countries that was held virtually. Which of the following decisions were taken during the summit? First was provide 1 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccine to Asia by 2022, organizing a climate change for working group, and the third was the cooperation towards an open free Indo-Pacific region. So the answer is 1, 3 and 4. All right, these were the following decisions that were taken during this summit. All right, next. In March 2021, India's ISRO and its Japanese counterpart JAXA reviewed the process of the joint lunar polar exploration mission. When is LUPEX targeted to land on the moon south pole? LUPEX. LUPEX is a joint venture or the joint lunar polar exploration mission of ISRO and JAXA. It is saying that when it is targeted to land on the moon south pole, it will be landing on 2024 on the south pole of the moon. ISRO is of India and JAXA is your for Japan. Next question is as per the RBI's data, Indian foreign exchange reserves overtook Russia to become the dash largest forest reserve in the world. So, as per the Indian Forex Exchange Reserve Outlook, Russia became the fourth largest forex reserve in India. All right, next. Who is the first Indian fencer to qualify for Olympics? First Indian fencer to qualify for Olympics was Bhavani Devi. All right, she has qualified for Tokyo Olympics. She was ranked 45 in the world rankings in fencer. Alright, and the headquarter of International Fencing Federation is in Lausanne, Switzerland. International Fencing Federation's headquarter is in Lausanne, Switzerland. Alright, next. Which payment bank recently got the status of scheduled commercial bank after getting included in the second schedule under the RBI Act of 1934? It was your Fino Payments Bank. Alright, next. Next is Liberty Steel Group signed an MOU with Paul Wurth and Stahl Holdings SAR to establish first hydrogen-based steel making plant of which country? It was for France. All right, next. Who authored the book Advantage India, the story of Indian tennis? Advantage India, the story of Indian tennis has been authored by Anindya Datta. Anindya Datta. Her other books, if we look at, are one is Spellbinding Spells. Spellbinding Spells. Another she wrote was A Gentleman's Game. A Gentleman's Game. Alright, next. What is the India's rank globally in sustainable development as per the State of India's Environment 2021 annual report? The ranking of India in global sustainable development is 117. Alright, next. Recently, RBI's report on currency and finance for the year 2021 on the theme Reviewing the Monetary Policy Framework was released. While India is set to review its inflation targets before March 31, what is India's present midterm inflation target? Here, India's midterm inflation target has been asked, and this was in the report on currency and finance for the year 2021, of whose theme was reviewing the monetary policy framework. So the percentage for the India's midterm inflation target is 4%. Next. Recently, ISRO successfully launched Brazil's Amazonia 1 and 18 co-passenger satellites. Which of the following co-passenger satellite was developed by Space Kids India? Space Kid India developed Space Satish Dhawan Sat. Alright, this is the satellite developed by the Space Kid India, and another satellite Amazonia 1 was of Brazil. Alright, next. On the World Hearing Day, that is on 3rd March, World Hearing Day is celebrated. The World Health Organization released its first world report on hearing that stated 1 in 4 people will suffer from being hearing problems by which year? By 2050, according to this report, 1 in 4 people will suffer from hearing problems. And on 3rd of March, we celebrate World Hearing Day. Next. Which mutual fund company has launched its International Access US Equity FOF, an open-ended overseas fund-to-fund scheme 2021? I repeat, which mutual fund company has launched International Access US Equity FOF, that is an open-ended overseas fund-to-fund scheme in 2021? It was launched by SBI Mutual Funds. It was launched by SBI Mutual Funds. Next. Which international bank is planning to launch a 100 million credit guarantee scheme for India's rooftop solar program? For India's rooftop solar program, a $100 million credit guarantee scheme is being launched by an international bank, and the name of the international bank is World Bank. Next. Which is India's first regional rural bank to facilitate Video Know Your Customer for opening a digital saving account? KYC, Know Your Customer. Now, due to Corona, video KYC has been started, and which bank has become the first regional rural bank to start a KYC for opening a digital saving account? And the regional bank that has started it is Telangana Grameen Bank and Andhra Pradesh Grameen Vikas Bank. Only 1 and 3. Both the bank, that is Telangana Grameen Bank and Andhra Pradesh Grameen Vikas Bank, had started the facility of video KYC for opening a digital saving account. Next. Where is India's first toy cluster to be set up? India's first toy cluster to be set up is in Koppal, Karnataka. As we know, we used to import a lot of toys from China to counter the China's import and to start building to make the initiative, that is Make in India initiative further, we started developing the toys in our own country, and the first toy cluster to be set up will be in Koppal, Karnataka. Okay, to remove or to reduce the presence of the Chinese in the toy industry, we have started making toys in our own India under the initiative Make in India. All right, and this first toy cluster will be set up in Koppal, Karnataka. Next, which are the sites selected for Marine Spatial Planning MSP that will be jointly developed by India and Norway in the next 5 years? So, which is the site selected for the Marine Spatial Planning that will be developed by India and Norway in the next 5 years? It is which? It is Lakshadweep and Puducherry. Alright, so the answer is only 1 and 2. Next, which bank became the first in India to join Link, a blockchain based payment network for investment banking company JP Morgan? Company JP Morgan has made a blockchain based payment network by the name Link, and which was the first bank to join the Link? It was your SBI, State Bank of India. Next, 90th question is, which mobile app was launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and the Empowerment to cater the needs of persons with disabilities? So the name of the app was Sugamya Bharat app. Sugamya Bharat app was launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment to cater the needs of persons with disabilities. All right, next, where is Asia's first national dolphin research center? Asia's first national dolphin research center to be come up. It will be building up in Patna, Bihar. All right. Then remember, there is a species of name by the river fish or river dolphins. This is the species of the dolphins by the name river dolphins, and the world's 50% population will be seen in Bihar only. Here, this National Dolphin Center will be built where the species name river dolphin will be seen, which is the 50% of this river dolphin population will be seen in this research center only. And this is the highly endangered species. It has been listed in highly endangered species. All right, moving on to next. Next question is, which country recently signed procurement of defense material and equipment with India to procure India's BrahMos supersonic cruise missile? To procure India's BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, which country has signed procurement of defense material and equipment with India? Philippines has signed this procurement of defense material and equipment with India to procure India's BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles. Next, which year was adopted as the International Year of the Millets by the UN General Assembly based on the resolution initiated by India? Remember, in 2018, India celebrated 2018 as the National Year of Millets. National Year of Millets was celebrated by India in 2018. Then, which year was adopted as the International Year of the Millets by the UNGA, that is United Nations General Assembly? 2023 was adopted as the International Year of Millets on based on the resolution initiated by India. Next, where was the multinational air exercise Desert Flag 6 that saw the participation of Indian Air Force for the first time? This held in UAE, that is Desert Flag 6, where the Indian Air Force participated for the first time, held in UAE. Okay, then remember, apart from this, if we talk about military exercises, that is for American, it is Red Flag. It was in 2016. In Israel, Blue Flag. This was in 2017. Then in Australia, it was Pitch Black. This was in 2018. Moving on to 95th question. Which state topped in the second edition of NCAER Land Record and Service Index 2021 for maximized digitization of land records? This was your Madhya Pradesh. Alright, next. Which city with a million plus population has topped in the 2020's Ease of Living Index that was released by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs? The state or the city that topped in the Ease of Living Index is Bangalore. Alright, on first it was Bengaluru with a score of 66.7. Second was Pune with a score of 66.27, and on third position was Ahmedabad with a score of 64.87. Moving to 97th question. What is India's ranking in the Freedom in the World 2021 Democracy Under Siege report released by the Freedom House? I repeat, India's ranking in the Freedom in the World 2021 Democracy Under Siege report released by Freedom House. The rank of India is 88. Earlier, that is in 2021, the rank is 88. In 2020, the rank was 83. There is a total of 211 countries in this world, and if we talk about mostly free, here you see the India's ranking in the Freedom World Index Democracy Under Siege is 88 this year, and this report is given by Freedom House. Apart from this, remember that the mostly free, countries that topped this index was, or they are categories in the mostly free, are Finland, Norway and Sweden. Alright, moving to next question. When was the first ever Chabad Day observed to showcase India's strategical importance toward the Iranian port? First ever Chabad Day was celebrated on 4th of March. First ever Chabad Day, important. Mark it, most important. Chabad Day, March 4th. Next. Which organization partnered with National Payment Corporation of India to launch RuPay Soft Position, a smartphone-enabled point-of-sale system? Which organization partnered with National Payment Corporation or NPCI? It was partnered with the SBI Payments. Alright, SBI Payments. Last question for the day is, or the 100th question is, which organization successfully test fired a subsystem made of solid fuel ducted ramjet technology? Which organization successfully test fired a system made of solid fuel ducted ramjet technology? And the organization that test fired is DRDO. Alright, DRDO was built in 1958. So these were your important 100 questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, do like the video, share it with your friends so that they can also gain the and have the useful knowledge that we are providing. If you are a new to this channel, do subscribe to our channel. This will motivate us to make a better content for you each and every day. Alright, so that's all for the day. I hope you like the video.